What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I'm your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Daniel Alvarez, a.k.a. Ringwalk Danny, and we're going to be talking fight week. So many great fights. And quick reminder, you better be tuned in tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. It's going to be so many parlays to build because this is a fantastic weekend when it comes to, big names and big fights. Plus, we got a lot of decent prospects. Hopefully, they get to make some of these lines. I know Danny has something up his sleeve. He wants to finally get an opportunity to use FanDuel. I haven't used FanDuel since being in New Jersey, so I am also equally as excited. But Bovada's been doing me well. It's been doing me well. But what up, Ringwalk?
What's up, champ? How you feeling this beautiful morning?
Oh, I'm good. I am good, man. Border Wars is back, so right after the morning show, and really through the entire morning show, I had been texting, matchmaking, and then video calling afterwards. So, yeah, I'm excited, man.
Nah, definitely excited, looking forward. I'm trying to see if, some investor comes out and is interested in seeing me back in the ring because, I wouldn't mind stepping back in. It just got to make sense.
Got to make money.
Got to make money. Got to make sense. But no, man, definitely excited. We're here to talk. Obviously, a big weekend of fights. Excited that we'll be heading on a mini road trip as we will be in Glendale, Arizona at the McFadden Social House, just steps away from the Diamond Desert Arena where Jake Paul will be taking on the Spider-Man, Anderson Silva, Anderson Silva. And we'll be covering the top rank cards along with the Jojo Diaz versus William Zepeda fight as well, and I'm looking forward to it, man. There's going to be a lot of boxing, and I'm looking forward to doing a live show with you, man. I ain't did a live show with you since Canelo Triple G2, so that was over 4 years ago.
Wow.
So we've grown a lot since then. I wasn't even part of the podcast then, and just looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited to be in Phoenix. It kind of burst my bubble today when someone, just chatted and was like, hey, you guys better bring a coat or buy a coat. That made me a little fearful. But let's get into it, man. Fight week. I mean, I guess the way we talk about these fights is what's the most important fight. So what's the most important fight to boxing? And then which fight card or fight is it that you favor as a fight fan over, the others? Whether, like, hypothetically, I'll start. I think that, obviously, it's got to be Loma versus Jermaine Ortiz is the most important fight of the weekend because if Loma loses, there is no Haney-Loma fight. And if Jermaine loses, he is a shoo-in, not a candidate, a shoo-in for Fighter of the Year or Upset Fighter of the Year, having made 2 upsets, with the Jamel Herring, former champ, and now Vasil, if he can do that. When you think of Jake Paul and Silva, yes, there's equally a level of importance, but that importance goes to Jake Paul. He has something to prove to the boxing world that he can actually take on a boxer who's secretly still an MMA fighter, so this is right up his alley. And then you have the William Zepeda fight versus Jojo Diaz, former Olympian, former world champion. So it's kind of that crossroads fight for Zepeda and Jojo Diaz. Zepeda, obviously this prospect that, needs to get this breakout fight so that people other than myself and hardcores know who he is. And for Jojo, he needs this fight to get me, the hardcore, to say, nah, Jojo's back. Jojo's a dog. He just stopped or beat a dog in William Zepeda. So it still is Loma and Jermaine. Loma has the most accolades of the weekend and the most importance because winner will face Devin Haney for undisputed. What about you, though?
I don't know that that's a for sure thing, but I do believe that the Lomachenko fight, no question, is the most important fight of the weekend. And I think we should just start there. Let's start with that ESPN card. So Vasil Lomachenko, Jermaine Ortiz, obviously there's been a lot of talk. We spent a good portion of our morning show talking about this division and, this weekend specifically in Vasyl Lomachenko coming back from war and wanting, his shot at undisputed. We just had Bill Haney on the show this morning, who obviously his son and Devin Haney holds all the marbles, and the ball is really in his court. So I think that Lomachenko has to come and press and obviously not get upset, because Jermaine Ortiz is upset-minded. We've seen him upset. Nesta, you lost every bit of $112 betting against Mr. Ortiz earlier this year, and he's been putting in the work. I've spoke to his family, spoke to his camp, and, they say that they're coming, obviously, with every intention to win. He's not coming to lay down. He's coming to beat Lomachenko and looking for that shot at the titles.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to beat Jamel Herring, on the back end of his career, and, coming off of probably the most difficult fight of his career in the Shakur Stevenson loss. And another thing is to beat and upset Lomachenko. So, Jermaine Ortiz, he's obviously has a tall task ahead of him, and he's going to have to prove it. I want to ride with him, but I'm never just cuz, oh, he got the win the last time. Let me, ride with him just in case he does it this time, just to look good. It's like, I don't know that he can beat Loma. And, the Jamel Herring fight, while I was wrong on my pick, I don't know that win is big enough to say, yeah, you about to beat Loma. It's tough, man. He's going to have to show that.
Yeah, I can't say that he is or that he isn't. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I don't know what to expect from Lomachenko. People say, his time away, I feel like a lot of people aren't taking that into consideration, but I am intrigued as to what Lomachenko we have after the war. Because even if he wasn't in the front lines, he's not inputting into his body the normal diet that he typically would. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just curious to see what type of fighter we get, how he is physically, how he is mentally as well. Those answers will be answered on Saturday night, and, we'll be covering the entire Top Rank card for this event.
Yeah, man, and Top Rank definitely holding us down on that card. A bunch of live prospects, people that we most certainly want to be tuned into. And Troy Isley is back, right?
Yes, and just fighters that we want to keep an eye out for the years
the future.
To come.
It's really the future.
Absolutely, a lot of young talent, a lot of Olympians. We have Abdullah Mason, which I believe right now is one of the youngest fighters on the Top Rank stable, currently only 18 years old. He has a 6-round lightweight fight on the card. Troy Isley in an 8-round middleweight fight.
Main event, the co-main event got a little messed up. Jesse Magdaleno had to pull out, and Jose Matias Romero, 26-2, 9 KO steps in, and he's going to be facing the gold medalist Robicis El Tren Ramirez, who's trained by Ismael Salas. Shout out to Salas, who, just got 2 assignments. Not only is Robici fighting this weekend, but now, La Bomba, Brian Mendoza just got the call for the Jason Rosario fight, the former Dominican unified champ, man. So shout out to Brian.
Which is next week. That's next weekend in Minneapolis, November 5th. So that's a PBC card, something to keep an eye out for, as Joel Elvis Gomez did have to pull out, which, you know what I mean? Ishmael was going to be there regardless,
yep.
I guess. He had Joel Elvis. He pulled out of the fight, but now he has Brian Mendoza. So Ishmael,
lucky for him, right? Lucky, because trainers get paid off the percentage that the fighter makes. Your fighter got injured, no fight, no check. Someone in your stable gets to replace, back to getting a check. So amen to that. Don't forget, also is the other Olympian, Richard Torres, 3-0, 3 KOs. Last KO being devastating. Devastating. I'm interested to see what Top Rank does with this guy because he's not the biggest heavyweight in the bunch. So are they going to build him into that, or is he going to eventually go to cruiser when there's a title? I don't know.
Embrace that bridgerweight?
Embrace that bridgerweight. But he's exciting so far. Duke Reagan's also back, so that's a Kei Kimura trained fighter. He'll be there. Karoma and Flick as well, works with him. And Nico Ali Walsh, he's back. 6-0, 5 KOs, the grandson of obviously the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Yo, I don't know who did it, but I definitely want to give shout out because they got Nico some huge promotion, in the lead up to this weekend. So definitely want to give, bro.
What kind of promotions? Please tell us.
I'm trying to pull it up to send to you because it was a pretty big shoot that they did, closed down the parking lot.
Nico's actually facing a guy that's coming off of 2 wins. He's only lost twice. One of those losses coming to Javier Martinez from Milwaukee, I'm pretty sure, right? And Javier's undefeated, 2 knockouts, 7 wins, definitely from Milwaukee. And this guy is a natural 160-pounder, so they're checking the temperature of Walsh.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro, he legit must have deleted it, but he had posted he posted it yesterday.
See, because Sanchez, Ali's past fighter, coming off a loss, the last one, right? Then Alejandro, which was the one before that, first round knockout. He was 7-1. Let's see. Internet. Boom. Uh-oh. One of those days? Okay.
Shit not working for you?
Not now. We'll just wait.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, again, I think this is not a step up, but nah, it's all good, Brian. Don't worry about it. It's not a step up. I don't want to categorize it as that, but it is a step in that direction because the guy is coming off of a win. The guy's been in there with Javier, who's an Olympian, I'm pretty sure, or at least an alternate. And I don't know. I never heard that Nico was a declarated amateur. So, they're just checking his temperature is how I'm looking at this fight. Other than that,
Tiger Johnson on the card,
who we just had in studio, shout out to Tiger.
And then
you'll get Joe Tessitore and obviously Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley calling the action. But, we're going to be doing that live from McFadden's.
I hope we got to everybody.
Because
I was working my way up, and then you cut me off as always.
Is it me?
And then
was it me?
You started to kind of work your way down.
You missed this guy, Eric Mondragon.
Yeah,
he's going to be taking on Haven Bradley Jr. Wait, is Bradley the A side? I feel like I've heard of Haven Bradley more than whoever the hell.
I mean, it's not Bradley, it's Brady, but he's with Top Rank. I think he's 1-0.
Who, Brady?
Yeah.
Nah, try 7-0. 4 KOs. And he's from Albany, Georgia. I didn't even know Georgia had an Albany.
Word.
And he's fighting Eric Mondragon.
Never heard of you.
He's 7-0, 4 KOs. Got 1 draw in 2020, but he's on a. This is nice. These guys are nice and undefeated. That's decent. That's decent. What else they got for us on that day? Abdullah Mason versus Angel Barrera, and these are all happening before 6:15 p.m. By the way. Because at 6:15 p.m., that's when you'll see Richard Torres take on Hamed Hefny. Duke Reagan, it will be before that, taking on Louis LeBron, which is a good fight to watch, knowing that LeBron is a common opponent with the other LeBron that won and then turned around and beat our guy. Who was the guy I was betting on?
You bet
Andy
on
Vences.
Yeah.
So then you got Nico Walsh, who we already told you is taking on Billy Wagner in a decent step. Trajectory up. And we got Tiger Johnson taking on Esteban Garcia, who we talked about while he was here. Is also a 15-1 fighter. So, battle lines. What the hell does the battle lines mean?
What are you talking about?
I'm just looking at this press release they sent me about this, but they're calling it battle lines. Is that the name of the fight? Is that the title? I'm shocked what this battle lines is. Battle lines, Lomachenko is a 30-minute celebration that takes fans inside the heart and soul of Loma amidst the crisis of his native Ukraine. Oh, that's what it is. So they're dropping a documentary for Loma for being a war vet. Shout out to Loma, man.
But yeah, so back to boxing. Or to the cards, I'm saying.
Wow, the disrespect.
No,
You want me to go to Zepeda and William?
Yeah, that's the only fight we're watching, right?
What do you mean? You ain't watching Jake and you're there for Jake?
Did you say bring up the Jake card or did you bring up the other card?
I brought all three.
I'm saying, what fight did you just mention?
Yes.
I'm saying Zepeda. That's the only fight we're going to watch on that card.
Oh.
So might as well just get that out the way, no?
Well, let me see. I don't know. Is there anyone on the? I believe there's a woman. Isn't it? What's her name with the Y? No.
Maybe. MY something.
Let me just see.
Oh, Eureka maybe. Because that's the only one listed under women's fight on that card.
Oh, okay. So, what's her last name?
Eureka. It says she has the IBF flyweight title.
Yeah, maybe that's her then. I mean, I can't find my...
yeah.
So it is what it is. But, again, the one we're recommending is Jojo Diaz versus Zepeda. This is one you don't want to miss. Don't be fooled by some of those pictures of William. He's not old. He is young. He is strong. He gets knockouts. Don't confuse him with the Zepeda that is facing Regis Prograis either. This is a totally different one. He's from Mexico. He's undefeated. And it's a great fight because Jojo took it. Like, these are the type of fights that fighters don't take. It's like, yo, I'm a former world champ. I'm an Olympian. I'm not fighting this Mexican dude that nobody knows so you can make a name off me. But he did do it. You know what I'm saying? And we just got to respect Jojo for that. You know what I mean? He signed up to fight Ryan. He signed up to fight Devin. He signed up to fight Fortuna. He signed up to fight Gary Russell. He signed up to fight Tevin Farmer. And now he's signing up to fight William Zepeda. Man, back this motherfucker, man. Back him. Like, listen to those names. Your favorite fighter ain't fight all them goddamn names. That's a lot of names, man. And don't forget that in between that, he fought that Eastern European Rakhimov, who's another tough-ass fight, man. So let's back William and Jojo. Jojo doing what most fighters don't do. Maybe you going to say Nessie's supposed to because he lost versus Devin. And I don't know. Does he even have another back-to-back loss, or was that the only loss?
Who? Jojo?
Yeah.
No, he's never had a back-to-back loss.
All right. So it's like he don't have to take this fight, bro. This is a tough fight.
Nah.
And people going to see it's a tough fight.
I was surprised he took this fight. So
I was not surprised. I was shocked. Like, when I got the press, I'm like, oh, wow, he took that.
I hope this comment isn't true right now.
What?
Somebody's saying that Jeremiah Milton just got bumped to the pay-per-view. And if he did, I'm going to be honest with you, it's very unfortunate.
Why?
Because the undercard is going to be streamed on Jake Paul's YouTube, where he would have got 100
views.
times million more visibility.
I mean, I'm sure they're still gonna do some highlights and something like that.
Yeah,
You know,
it's not the same.
So William Zepeda is 26 wins, 23 KOs. You know, he did not knock out Rene Alvarado. Rene's only been knocked out once. And don't be fooled by Rene's 12 losses. Durable. You know, been in there with everybody. From Lamont Roach, Zepeda, who we talking about, Roger Gutierrez, the former WBA champ that Hector just beat, Andrew Cancio, the former WBA champ that I think he beat Mercado to become champ. You know, Dennis Shakakov, who, you know, arguably beat Robert Easter, definitely beat Jamel Herring. Damn, oh my God, my man had a trilogy with Roger Gutierrez. Ain't that crazy?
That is crazy.
He fought Gamboa. You know, I mean, everybody. Manuel Avila, 2 fights with Cancio. He already fought Joseph Diaz. Yo, what the fuck? Homie been in there with everybody. So, Zepeda didn't knock him out. I would have liked to see him knock out Rene, though. Let me see who did get the stoppage on Rene. Who put it on you, fams? It was
exactly
Andrew Cancio.
Look, OTKP said, damn, Golden Boy have a card this weekend too? WTF. You know, they do us like that. It's
but that's because y'all not been listening, man. I've been talking about William and Joseph. I don't know how y'all not remembering. I've been telling y'all consistently since this fight happened that it's happening. Then it got moved. We even did a show. I've been big on it. Listen, I've been so big on this fight. We did an announcement fight. Then when they moved the date, we re-announced that they did the date. I was looking. We did 2 separate shows.
We did an entire show on that.
On new date.
It must have been a rough week.
This going to be a good fight.
It must have been a rough week.
Nah, you a hater.
I'm not a hater.
You is a hater, but he want to do fight chats for Jared Anderson fighting fucking Tommy Carpensi. Like, where's your level of like?
My level of logic is that Jared Anderson will do more views for our channel than William Zepeda will.
But it ain't about views, bro. You sound like dudes chasing money. It's about a good fucking fight.
No, it's about catering to our audience. Bro, we're still going to cover the good effing fight that you're speaking of. I'm just saying our audience is clearly telling us by watching a certain individual a lot of times, hey, we really like this guy. You should cover him more. And that's all we try to do.
And our audience also doesn't know or have the time to seek out all the talent in the world.
See, and you know, before you cut me off, right, with that comment, I was just going to say how the promoters, something that you've said actually a lot recently, the promoters always do this. You know, they put the cards on the same day. You see, this fight would probably get more shine had they kept it on its original date, which was November 5th, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? But they chose to move it forward a week for whatever reason, right? So now we have 3 cards this weekend, like we did 2 weekends ago, right? Because last weekend there was no you know, real boxing on Saturday. Nothing too crazy, some in the UK or Mexico, something like that. But now this is the situation, right? So get mad at them, right? Golden Boy should have did a better job promoting the shit too.
No, you're right. I'm not giving them a pass at all. I'm just shocked that our audience still didn't know when I've been fucking talking about this like as much as I've been talking about it. I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? How long ago were those shows? What you talking about, a month? You know how many fights and how much news has happened since? But I told you I forgot. And this is what I do for a living.
Crazy.
This morning I forgot.
Crazy.
I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what promotion has there been? Has there been press releases?
There's been tons of press releases. Okay. Obviously, I get that. You guys, not everyone is privy. And I understand that. But I felt like I talked about it a lot where our audience and you shouldn't like it shouldn't have caught you guys by surprise. Nonetheless, that is the only fight worth talking about on that card, so it's probably the main reason it's going under the radar. From there, we're going to jump over to the card in Phoenix with Jake Paul and Anderson Silva, where it is a step up for Paul. And, I believe he's an underdog. I believe he's an underdog in this fight versus Silva, or at least it's very tight. And I guess the biggest controversy of the week is going to be that Spider Silva came out and said he got knocked out a couple of times in training camp, and now he's trying to retract that and say he meant to say knockdown.
I was going to ask, what was it? Because at first I was saying knockout, then I was saying knockdown. So that's obviously.
That's what happened. After people, the commission itself.
Yeah, you know what, though? You know what? The Arizona commission, they can take that and they can shove it up theirs. Because when Oscar Valdez popped hot, I was like, nah, you know what? Let him defend his title. It's okay. Let him defend his belt in Arizona because he's a hometown. Let the same shit happen.
Well,
I don't even want to hear it.
I'll give you,
know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing. Camp is camp.
All right. I'll give you another one. When the Nevada state every time I tried to talk, you cut me off. So I pump faked you. That was a feint. Like I'm gonna talk to see if you was doing it on purpose. But remember when Nevada said no to Julio Cesar Chavez and Daniel Jacobs? What did they do? They ran to Phoenix, Arizona for refuge, and that's where the fight was able to happen because Phoenix just doesn't give a fuck.
I thought Chavez was like, didn't he pop hot?
He couldn't get licensed here because of something, and they just went to Phoenix, and Phoenix said, let's do it. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was because he popped, though. He had popped for something, if I'm not mistaken. But, they definitely shout out to Ken in the chat, he's funny. But yeah, they definitely just need to go ahead and let the fight happen. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously we're gonna be in attendance. I'm looking forward to seeing the Le'Veon Bell fight. Looking forward to seeing Dr. Mike fight. Looking forward to seeing our good friend Jeremiah Milton catch another body. And I'm honestly intrigued, Ness, because I feel like you just think Jake wins easily on Saturday, but I think it's going to be a harder fight than you think. And I won't be surprised if we see an upset.
In the Jake fight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, I hope not, bro. For the sake of boxing, I know people are going to act like I'm crazy because they don't see it yet. Even though, look at where we are. 4 years removed from him and his brother's, debuts into the sport. And we're in a better place. We're in a better place. We have younger people watching. My own analytics indicate a younger demographic. So I don't want Jake Paul to lose. I don't watch football. I don't watch basketball. I never seen a fucking Super Bowl. I want Jake to win because Jake is good for the sport that I love. That's it. Go Jake.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand.
I hope he could get it off, bro. Silva's 48 years old. He claims to have been knocked out. Jake can punch. Have you seen that amazing video of Jake and his
progression throughout the years? Absolutely.
And guess who posted it?
I actually ESPN Ringside did.
Isn't that, and this is what I'm saying, how could you want this man to lose? ESPN is covering him. He's good for the sport. How could you want this man to lose? He's putting his undercards for free from his pay-per-view, meaning the more you put behind the paywall, the more value you offering for them dollars. He said, fuck that. Give it to them for free on my platform with over 20 million. Bro, he's good for the sport. If you want him to lose, you're just a hater. You're just a hater. You just can't stand to see someone doing good and you want to see him lose. That's all you are. I hope Silva gets a heart attack in that ring before he he beat Jake Paul.
I definitely don't know about that.
Let him get fearful. Catch a panic attack on the way there.
You know, but
look at this.
Jake is definitely great for the sport.
Look at this. Give me a screen share, fellas. 300 and something thousand on Jake fucking doing the worst dance known to man. You gonna tell me this ain't good for the sport?
With Anderson Silva.
I mean, I don't even think that Silva was there. That's the whole point of the green screen. Have you not noticed that they don't even engage with each other? This could be them separately doing it, merged together. The power of CGI, God damn it.
Bro, what are you talking about? It's clearly them together.
They're not together.
You're an idiot.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're not together.
Jake, first of all, Jake posted them together doing this.
They're not together. It's CGI. You'll see. This is the same way they did the Mayweather-Pacquiao face-off. You don't remember? Come on. Bro, who can't tell it's CGI?
Bro, this is the behind the scenes. Like,
bro, nope.
Bro, you clearly see their shadows intertwining. What are you talking about?
The shadows are not intertwining. You're
yes,
such
they
a lie.
are.
I'm zooming in now. You're a lie. You're a lie. Show me the shadows overlapping. Where?
Bro, right there.
Where?
Jake just stepped in Anderson's shadow.
You're lying.
Bro, just shut up talking to me, bro. He literally stepped in his shadow, champ.
He's lying. Everybody can see you lying.
We're going to see right there.
Where?
Right there. He stepped right. And again, he stepped on his shadow, bro, twice.
Guys,
are you kidding me?
We're totally good. He obviously can't see the monitor. We're going to need to get him a bigger one. This guy, let me see what the chat is saying. There's no way they said that was them in real time together.
Ness, you tripping. They said they're together. Look at the shadow, says Canna. They're in the same room. Ness, you're tripping, says Leroy. Siler says, Ness be out thinking himself. LOL. Jam says, haha, Ness, also the world is round. Canna says, Ness is hilarious.
You guys just mad that you can't see
Rentrel says, Ness, come on. Gerardo says, Ness is high as fuck. New York Bullet says,
he
Ness,
said that's not CGI, you getting old. That was the funniest one. Thank you, Sky Management. The only one that matters, he said Ness is right.
Who?
In a C. Yo, how you delete that? What you doing, bro? That's disrespectful, bro.
No, they say stupid things. They get timed out.
That's not
cool.
That's not cool because he doesn't agree with you. You could call in, Sky Management, 1-425-569-5241. Call in. You can make your prediction if you want to make a prediction on any fight this weekend. Call in if you want to tell us that was CGI.
Oscar and Canna, you are correct. Shout out to Hardin. Ness just enjoyed. And I do not mean the Hardin that is inside this beautiful Wynn Casino. I mean the Hardin that has blessed Ness and I throughout the last few months. You see it right there. Go to the Ness shop, please.
And then go to the screen share so we can show these guys the progression of the greatest novice to ever live. 280,000 views, not his platform, ESPN and SportsCenter collaboration. Terrence Boyd Crawford can't get a SportsCenter and ESPN collaboration. But look at the progression. Look at how he looks now and how he looked then. Look at him. Look at that left hook. Was he serious? Of course he was serious.
He was just
learning. He kept practicing.
He was just learning the sport.
And now look at that jab with the step. Ha! Ha! Oh, man, we going to knock out Silva. He's gone. Oh, he's gone. We're good, fellas. The most difficult thing to do in the ring is not jump out of danger. You know, the greats, they can catch and shoot. That's why Danny caught and shot. You know what I'm saying? Floyd, pull, counter. You stay there. You don't win by moving. Yes, you got your Purnells, you got your Devins, you got the people that use their legs to win a fight. But when you can stay in the fire, when you can stay in that fire, you're going to deliver not only action, but more than likely devastating, wins. Because the punches that hurt are the punches you don't see coming. So, yeah, man. I like the progression of Jake. The consistency. What we talking? 4 years, giving it his all. At 2018, he was rich, brothers. At 2018, he already had 15, 16 million subs. He was already rich. That's what I'm saying. You got to respect a dude that doesn't have to do this. A dude that don't need to get punched in the face to make that check, he's still willing to do it. That's real.
They say it's hard for someone to wake up when they're sleeping on silk sheets. And that is said about a lot of champions in the sport once they hit that level.
That's right.
But the thing you got to realize when it comes to Jake Paul, he came into the sport sleeping and waking up on silk sheets.
And that's why I believe he could get better. You know how many people wish they could say, yo, I want to be a fighter. You, and you, y'all all coming in with me to Puerto Rico for the time of your life while we train on me getting better. And by the way, I got the tickets. Everything's on me. I pick up the tab. Of course you're going to be better. Of course, you could pick your team. You getting real training. The world is focused on you. Listen, it's like alternative schools. They take you out of them big-ass classrooms and put you in with 5, 6, 7 people. You're going to learn. You're going to learn better than with 30-something people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did. He isolated, and he focused. He relocated. You know what I'm saying? He went to Puerto Rico, and he became better. And I hope Saturday night all this shit I'm saying is right. Because if he let a 48-year-old MMA fighter beat him, it's going to be bad. But I'll tell you this, before it happens and people think I didn't say it, here it is. America loves a comeback story. And we all know Jake's comeback story is going to be a great one. So if he loses, I'm sure he has a one-way rematch where Silva got to fight him. But I don't think so, especially because you got to consider, is Silva lying and did he get knocked out, or is he telling the truth and he got knocked down? Either way, that ain't good. You about to fight a 24-year-old powerhouse. So I don't know. I don't watch MMA, so I got to tag you in, man. Was Silva better at stand-up than Tyron Woodley?
I would have to say so.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
I would have to say so. I mean, for one, he's longer. He's actually had a boxing career, even though it's a shortened one, he's had one. Like, he's beat. Like, think about it like this. I want to say Anderson Silva, his first 2 boxing fights were in 1998, and he got knocked out.
So he's been knocked out.
But he still has a better resume than Jake Paul.
But he was knocked out when he was young.
He
can really get knocked out now.
I mean, he can, but he also just beat a former world champion in the sport of boxing not that long ago.
And that was Julio Cesar Chavez, who, truth be told, we never thought was, after a certain time in his life, we never thought was good. I ain't going to say we never thought he was good. Even though there was a lot of, because even when he was fighting John Duddy on pay-per-view and Top Rank, some people thought he wasn't good, but like, some people thought he was good. But I don't know, man. You got to give Silva credit for beating a former champ and a son of a legend. I get it. But we also know that Julio Cesar Chavez
and I'm the casual. Look, I'm the casual MMA fan, and Silva old as hell, so he definitely wasn't even fighting by the time I start watching it. But they saying that he's leagues better at stand-up than Woodley, and that he is one of the best stand-up fighters the sport.
All right. What about this question? What about this question? Who's achieved more in MMA? Tyron, Ben Asker's kisser, or Anderson Silva bullet?
I would have, bro, like off the dome, off the top of my head, I would have to say Anderson Silva, bro.
Damn. So he's really in tough.
Like, I'm trying to think how many, like Tyron Woodley during his time was probably the greatest welterweight in the UFC. But I don't know. I just feel like Anderson Silva.
Damn, Silva just fucked himself on the lines. You think this was part of the plan? Leaked that you've been knocked out. Now he's a plus 200. He was a favorite.
Was he? I thought he was like a minus 115 or something.
Bro, he was a favorite, and now he's a plus. Our production crew doesn't get things wrong.
Okay, that's interesting.
So could it be a ploy?
Yeah, because let me tell you something. A couple weeks ago, there was like this thing in football, right?
What?
And some information was revealed. Like, actually, some information wasn't revealed right before the game, but the odds switched. Right, it went from the favorite, the favorite for something turned into quickly the underdog to quick plus money, right? And they're like, damn, why did this happen? And all the money started to pour in on that underdog bet. In this case, it'd be Silva. Bro, don't do it. Like, if I didn't have any confirmation, sport. Yeah, but it's the way things are ran. So if I didn't have any confirmation before, I have it now. Bet your money on Jake this weekend. How? We'll tell you Friday for the fight chat. I mean the betting show. But I don't know, champ. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think you can write off Anderson Silva, but I'm definitely picking Jake to win.
So I just seen your message that you want to do Guido Vijanella versus Jay McFarland. You see what I'm saying? This guy is terrible.
Bro, let me tell you something. That dude, Jake McFarland, is like, he's super catchy, bro. He's appealing. You didn't see his last fight? It's the dude from Scotland. He fights in a kilt. Bro.
Does he win?
It don't matter. He fighting Guido in Rome. Yeah, he won. I want to say he won his last fight, and he was an underdog. You know, he has a winning. He has a winning record. They're going to Guido's hometown in Rome. What else are we doing on Friday? Why not cover that fight? You know? So should be an exciting fight as long as it lasts. Bama Bo in the building saying Jake stock goes up with a knockout win. Oh, yeah, damn, they're saying Jay McFarland actually lost bad, so I guess he got knocked out. But he's a good shit talker. See, I didn't remember whether he lost or won, but I remembered him. So that's all that matters. Yeah, he ain't good, but he sells. Exactly. And what else are we doing on a Friday afternoon? It's either like no show or cover heavyweight boxing that's available on ESPN Plus that we're probably going to watch anyway. That's all I'm saying.
I just find it funny that you would be willing to waste your time on that, but then, like squint your face up at Zepeda Williams, which is the same person. I really meant to say Diaz Zepeda. Juno.
Damn, they ain't even put McFarland. Like, come on, I know you remember this guy.
Which guy?
Jay McFarland, the guy Guido's fighting. Look at him. The guy that fights in the kilts with all the tattoos on his face. All right, Nesta just focus on Border Wars. But yeah, man,
this is actually Bonix.
I mean, when else are you gonna cover a fight in Rome?
I wouldn't consider this being covered in Rome. It's ESPN Plus. What time is it gonna be?
It's probably gonna be like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
Saturday?
Friday. What else are you doing with your life?
We can do it. I'm just, again, I just want you to be okay with other stuff like this, not just yo guys.
I don't know either guy.
You rock with Guido.
Bro, let me tell you.
That's your man.
I've never in my life.
He spars at Top Rank.
Never in my life have I met.
You know you want Jared to get that fight.
Never in my life have I met Guido.
He wants Jared to get that fight.
Never in my life have I met the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest. I don't think the highest of them, truth be told. And Jay McFarland definitely caught my attention. Like, I don't know why. He is currently, looking to become Scottish heavyweight champion. I'm behind him.
Hey, man, shout out to Jay McFarlane, man. You just got more shine than you're going to get on that fight.
Damn, so you're not giving them no shot. You terrible, champ. You terrible. And you need to stop lying to the people. Nobody was shitting on Jojo Zepeda. What I said, I'm shitting on the promoters. Last weekend, there wasn't one fight chat that we did.
But that's what I'm saying.
But this
I didn't
weekend,
need the promoters to tell me this is a good fight, nor did I need the promoters to remind me that this happened Saturday, and that's all I'm saying. Like, you could remember Guido's fighting some dude and it killed.
I didn't. I actually had to go to the handy boxing schedule, and I copied and pasted, then sent it to you. I didn't remember. No. No, I did not. You know what I'm saying? But my apologies to Almanac. You know what I'm saying? You got the fights down. Anything else? Did we cover all the fights? I think we did. Jeremiah Milton on the Jake Paul undercard.
Trying to get this Black Prime interview. Hold up.
It's called multitasking, champ.
You said what? Jeremiah who?
Milton on the undercard.
Knockout. He's been training. I actually got to train before I stopped training. I had like six sessions. Nah, three sessions with him. You know what I mean? Probably 6, but I'm going to say 3. And
yeah. So also on that card, like I was saying, Le'Veon Bell.
Oh, that's that. Isn't he like a football player?
Yeah, fighting Uriah Hall, former MMA
He's taking
fighter.
it serious too. We might have to keep an eye on Bell. He's taking it serious too.
I've been trying to get him on the show for a minute.
How old is he? Does he got a legit shot?
Or
his age kicking in?
He's in his 30s, but yeah. So Le'Veon's on that. Dr. Mike is back fighting. He's fighting Chris Avila, who is
a real fighter, ain't he? No, he was an MMA fighter.
He was an MMA fighter coming out of that Stockton 209 Nate Diaz camp. So another fight to keep an eye out for. And I'm gonna be honest with you, outside of that, we were almost disrespectful.
What?
Undisputed lightweight ladies fight this weekend. Katie Taylor versus Karen Carbajal. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of Karen. Don't know why Katie's fighting her, but I'm sure we'll probably tune in and catch something on that card as well. Jordan Gill versus Kiko Martinez, co-main event of the evening. Our good friend Johnny Fisher on the card. Bosh.
Shout out to Bosh.
I know he gonna smash it, and yeah, that's about it for that card. So, 4 televised cards on Saturday. Shout out to the promoters who, just try to bring their fighters as much viewership and attention as possible.
By jamming them all on the same day.
They go up against each other because it just makes so much sense.
Freaking weirdos.
But yeah, champ, I feel like that's all for the cards, at least for me. Looking forward to seeing our good friend the Rumford Bull back in action.
Yeah, man, he's always entertaining. I just hate that they build fighters domestically only. Like, they want us to believe that boxing is international and global and more than just any one country, but then the Rumford Bull will never fight an American like that is of note or viable until a certain point in his career.
Yeah, until he has to.
Like, versus, Billy Joe and Chris Eubank, which is domestic, but it's 2 undefeated guys that went at it. There's nothing wrong with the Rumford Bull and Jared Anderson. But I get that Anderson has way more amateur experience, so that's the wrong metaphor or example. We need another up-and-coming guy that's undefeated, that doesn't have the amateur background of an Anderson, because the Rumford Bull was a different. So it would be like a Gerald Washington when he was starting out.
That's a great example.
Yeah, football player turned basketball player.
or football player actually
Turn
turned
boxer.
boxer, and rugby player turned boxer. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yo, they're saying when is Shadeja fighting?
On the same card with Jake. But I guess she's on the undercard, so she'll be on the YouTube stream.
Maybe, because you know how they do it. They broke it down into a bunch of different it's like 3 different streaming ways depending on what part of the card you are on. So I'm trying to see if they have anything right here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see anything for her, but we'll definitely keep an eye out and post that. 1 second, though.
Yeah, man. Well, I think that is probably all the fights that need to be talked about. It is a big fight weekend, but Shadeja Green is on the card. She did post it on her social media, the position in which she believes. Okay, we got a caller in the 402, but you got to press 1, or are you just listening? So, all right, well, there you go. What's up, brother? Who's this?
Yo, it's Canna.
Canna, what up?
Listening, but I'm the only person.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Yeah, they be playing my 12 o'clock show. I get an abundance of callers on the daytime morning show, and then it's like no one's here in the afternoon, fucking me over.
Quite
Yeah,
unfortunate.
that's wild. But, I'm taking away time from work, so I do understand why people can't call, because I'm in the middle of the day, too. But, yeah, I put in 1, 2, 3, 4. I made four slips for this weekend on.
Man, you already made your bets?
Yeah, I made some plays on Bovada. I might do a little bit more at the casino, but I made a couple of plays on Bovada. And hoping Ortiz. I'm hoping Ortiz can actually hold his own and make it to this decision. That'll be some good little plus money. And Jeremiah, of course, that knockout is coming. The dude's undefeated, so I've just been going over his record and trying to find some footage of him to see if he's actually, viable. But I doubt it, being that it's, early in both their careers.
So Canna, I did pull up the
Let me get a screenshot, guys.
the card. Oh, never mind. I was sending it to you, and that's what you're showing. All right.
Yeah, I told you that she posted it.
Yeah, so Shadeja Green will be live streamed on Showtime Sports and Jake Paul's YouTube channel.
Beautiful.
4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. And that'll also include the Jeremiah Milton 6th round or less heavyweight attraction, along with.
I hope Jake Paul signs her. I hope this is an audition. Because, none of them girls going to be able to run from the voice of Jake Paul. You know it. You know it, man.
He gonna give you something you can't resist.
Bruh, he just gonna be on his social media talking shit. Look at what he do to Clarissa.
And think about it. That's the perfect
He
fight.
did it to Katie and Eddie.
Yeah.
If he get a fighter, he
But the
backing
problem is, she's at 68, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem, right?
Nuh-uh. You think the zone ain't gonna give him a deal? They already doing the misfits with his brother. You tripping hard.
Eddie Hearn's currently suing him for what, $100 million?
Man, that shit faker than fake.
Oh, what?
You don't think the zone to get? You don't think if Jake want to go do business on the zone, they gonna get Eddie to drop that shit? Oh, fake! I'm scaring you lawsuit. Ain't nobody. Now I seen Glenn Fieldman joined in the lawsuit.
Glenn Feldman, yeah.
Glenn, if you don't get your old ass out of there,
Yo, Glenn just trying to give the cushion, generational wealth
bruh,
right now.
Eddie probably hit up Glenn like, "Yo, I'm gonna handle all the lawyer fees." And just put a second one on him, man. Get out of here. We'll see what comes of it. Because you better shut up before we get a gag order. But this is Shadeja Green right there. And this is she's going to be fighting in an 8-round super middleweight bout. Suarez is about to get murdered.
Yo, who made that happen? Shout out to them.
That's MVP Promotions. I'm told they interested. That's what I'm saying.
She has somebody, no?
She don't got a promoter.
She ain't got a manager.
She got a manager.
Well,
But MVP is a promotions.
yeah, no, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? And even if they're a management company, you could co-manage. Co-manage. You know, you grateful. We can take it down, guys. You grateful to the people that got you to this position, but you understand and they understand that they can't get you any further. It's time for them to give up their full percentage, get half with the management company who can take us to the next level now. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Hopefully she could show out. This is a big stage. You don't want the lights, first time under the lights, it gets to you. You gotta perform under these lights. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because it's a tryout. It's definitely a tryout in my opinion.
Did you let her know we'll be in town?
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, we get there Saturday and we ain't going to none of the pre-fight stuff. That's why I tried to tell you, let's do that Friday. You was like,
Not what I said. That's what you said.
What you mean?
I ain't say I had zero problem going on Friday. Absolutely none.
Okay.
All right.
I just told you, you're gonna need the room for 2 nights.
You got Canada. What happened, Canada?
Damn, you still talking?
Not really. He was letting us talk.
Nick, I tried to pause for y'all to get y'all Sedacia Green promo.
Bro, you been timed out.
Yeah.
Cut it.
Oh, fuck. But as far as Sumter goes, he ain't really been in there against nobody, so I think that's gonna be an easy KO. And then
Was that on Bovada when you checked it?
Yeah, that's on Bovada. That's where I put the bet in for it. Of course, they not on see this. And I forgot what I was about to say. Let me get back to my flip. Jordan Gill. I hope Kiko don't pull a fucking shocker and knock him out. I'm hoping for that decision.
A lot of people saying that should be a good one.
Which one? Jordan Gill? I'm staying away from that. Kiko. Didn't Kiko lose the belt already?
Yes.
Yeah, he did lose the belt.
Terrible.
Yeah. But Kiko's one of them zombies. He'll be looking dead 1 minute and then pop up with an uppercut and sleep the motherfucker. So who knows? Hoping that don't happen though, because I got that Gill decision at even money, so that should be a nice little boost. And of course, we all expecting to run for Bull to clean up his work really, really early. So I got that knockout on him. That ticket is hitting people for $400 now. So if I can do that, that's $400 off $9.
Yo, have you watched Jordan Gill box?
Yeah.
So is he nice? Because my man already lost by knockout to someone I never heard of.
That shit happens over there.
Yeah, but the thing is, you talking about a domestic level UK dude about to get in there with a world class fighter, former world champion, 2-time former world champion, with real pressure. So I don't know if your bet is safe.
That's why you heard me say I hope you don't catch him. Exactly. No, it's a bet, my nigga. It's never safe. That's why I said I hope you don't catch him, and that shit makes a distance. If it makes a distance, Jordan Gill should be able to outpoint him easy.
Oof.
But I'm going to get back to my real job here so I don't lose no more time on this. I get up here with y'all.
All right. I don't know, man. I ain't watched Gill fight, but them names don't impress me. None of these dudes he been in with got the pressure of Kiko. And this dude ain't no puncher. He got 8 knockouts. This man might get ran over. The thing is, Kiko's so old. He been through so many. He's the new Orlando Salido. He got like 13 losses. It
might be one of those situations where you think one thing like you did with Jarvis, and then something totally different happened. Never know.
Word.
UK Robert saying Gill already has the knockout of the year. If you know, you know. So
okay, he's already gotten a knockout of the year.
They're saying that he has the knockout of the year so far this year.
And is it based off what? This Karim Girifi?
Maybe. I mean,
this is what I'm saying. Like, what does it matter if you knocking out like a...
Yeah.
You knocked out a couch. You know what I mean? You knocked out a paper bag.
Somebody just texted us about him like he's something good. So
how you something good if 5 people beat you already? Like Mosley's retired and he ain't got 5 people.
The dude you just said, Garifi.
He got 5 losses. How you good if 5 people beat you already?
Yeah, man, I don't know.
Me neither,
Probably a fight we don't, with everything going on, probably a fight that we're not going to...
We don't need to even touch it. Let Canna get that Jordan Gill money. I'm staying away from that.
Well, I mean, whether you bet on it or not, that's on them. I'm talking about even watching it. I'm just saying.
We're going to be busy watching Viginello. What are you talking about?
I mean, that's the day before, but.
That's why we're going to be busy. Yo, so there is another fight. Didn't Canna have another sleeper? There it is.
I mean, the betting show is until Friday, so.
I know. I'm just saying. Just making sure it's still there.
Let them know what to bet on.
Did we say the name?
No, I'm just saying, champ. That's what we don't want to do.
Oh, wow. Lavelle Bell is a huge underdog.
Who?
Levon?
Oh, Le'Veon.
Bro, he's 340. Is he about to lose?
I mean, he's fighting a former fighter.
It don't say Chris Avilas no more.
It was never Chris.
Oh.
It was Uriah Hall.
Yeah.
Dr. Mike is fighting Chris Avila. Yeah. You said plus 340? I might bet Le'Veon, bro. He had that beautiful knockout last time.
Yeah, I seen that.
Where he set it up with the left, and then he kind of went with it, and then threw the overhand right, put Adrian Peterson to sleep. So, yeah, I might have to put like $5 on Le'Veon Bell, maybe. Put 5 on it.
He got 5 on it. Well, I think we got another caller here in the 901. Let's see who's this. What's up, brother? Who's this?
Hey, yo, y'all hear me?
Yes.
All right, shout out 901, Memphis, Tennessee, man. Shout out the Boxing Voice. Y'all keep it up, man. I see y'all grind. Y'all hustle. Hey, I got a question. What's the chances, in y'all opinion, of Loma getting upset, man, by Jermaine? Because I watched the interview y'all gave him, and bro give off a certain type of confidence. And I seen him fight, and I think he improving. So, and Loma is getting, a little bit older. I love Loma. I watch Loma a lot. So, but he is older. He is coming off an injury, So it's like, but so what's the chances of an upset in y'all opinion?
Nuss can't multitask, but nah, I'm fucking with you. I think Slim.
I'm trying to find odds so I can tell him exactly.
No, I mean I'm gonna give you my personal, because if you look at the sports book, they were probably gonna have a Lomachenko. If I had to guess, a minus 420,
What?
minus 380.
Try minus 2,000.
What? Against Jermaine Ortiz?
What?
Oh wow.
Nah, minus 2,000.
What's the over under?
Right,
What's the over under?
I guessed it. He's literally minus 2,000. Jermaine's plus 900.
What's the over under?
Crazy.
What's the over under? Please tell me they have an over under.
They have all the rounds for over under.
No, but what do they give you?
All the rounds for over
No.
under.
All right, I'll look at it later. Yeah, no, you looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah, I gotta put something on that. Man.
They'll give you one too. That's how you know what they think. Or actually, you could damn near go look at the odds wherever the odds is the lowest. You know what I'm saying?
So
that's
that
what
would
they
be
think.
10.5. It's minus 140 at 10.5.
Man, that minus 2,000 sounded real enticing. Like Jermaine is a young, up and coming. Like I don't know, man. We might see an upset this weekend.
Yeah, you might have to put 5 on that.
Jermaine, yeah, man. Tune in tomorrow, 8:30. We're gonna be doing a betting show on
Tune
YouTube.
in Friday. Don't tune in tomorrow.
That's right.
Tune
Friday.
in Friday. And then tune in at like 9:30 because like Nesta always goes long. So tune in at 9:30 for the betting show on Friday.
Or 8:30.
All right, stay less. I got y'all. Y'all stay up. I appreciate the call, Ken, folks.
All right.
All right. Appreciate it.
In the 410, it looks like, what's that, DC? You just got to press 1. Let us know you want to rock out before we go to you.
We got a date.
But you know the number to call is 1-425-569.
5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion. We got a date, Ness.
With who?
For AB.
Oh, his fight?
Oh, yeah.
They announced it?
Announced the date.
What is it?
February 18th.
Damn. Where?
No location that I saw. And I can't even pronounce the opponent's name, so.
Damn.
Nah, they ain't listing an opponent yet.
Okay.
February 18th, the return of Adrian the Problem
The
Brother.
return, baby. We got Jay Hardcore. What's going on?
What's up, fellas?
How are you,
Just
brother?
checking in on y'all, that's all. I'm keeping life simple, man, that's all. Enjoying this retired life, that's all. Hey,
Appreciate it.
I'm with the guy that just called in. I've been thinking about that Ortiz winning that fight, too, man. I just got a burn. I don't think he probably will win, but I got that feeling that he might just pull that off. I mean, I like the kid's confidence more than anything. And the Paul fight, I definitely feel, though, that Paul's going to win that. I want Silva to win because, you know, I'm down for the old man, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, as I always say, it's a young man's sport, so I feel, though, that he's definitely going to beat Silva. But I think it's like one of those no wins for Paul no matter what. If he, you know, he knocks him out or whatever, everybody just going to say, well, you know, you did what you're supposed to do. You know, the man's 48 years old. You're supposed to knock him out. So I don't think it's a win for him either way. That's pretty much it, fellas. I just wanted to call in and do a contribution, keep the calls rolling, man. And as I always say, man, smash the like button, no shoplifting. Enjoy the show, share the show, tell somebody about the show, you know, and y'all keep on doing what y'all doing. I'm going to tell you, I admire what you all do. To have your job be talking about boxing, man, that's the greatest job in the world to me. You all take it easy, man. It's Jay Hardcore. I'm out.
Appreciate it,
All
brother.
right, Tim. Appreciate you. Any more callers? Y'all know the number.
That is it.
That's it.
We got nobody on the line. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter.
Ringwalk Danny, we are the Boxing Voice. Catch us tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, right here. YouTube.com/The Boxing Voice. And make sure to head on over to Stagefront, VIP.com/Boxing Voice to sign up for our amazing giveaway, as we are doing 2 VIP experiences that include ringside seats, VIP access to the weigh-in, and access to the pre-fight party for Chocolatito versus Estrada 3 in Glendale, which, you know, oddly enough, will be there this weekend as well. So catch us tomorrow morning. We out.
Peace.